Evening. How you doing? Obviously no fabulous background today. Still working. But obviously listening keenly to Sky Sports News and seeing the Maddison thing progress. But firstly, it has been an exciting couple of days, I would say. Obviously getting Vicario in the door yesterday, fabulous. That was kind of good. And kind of like for me, I think as much as like we hear all the ITKs and we hear the gossip and rumours, etc. Personally, once I see him holding that shirt up, you know it's done, right? And like as a Spurs fan, you can be calm about that. Okay, that's done. So, Vicario, welcome to Tottenham Hotspurs. I really hope it works out well for you. It's going to be one of those that, yes, we don't know. It's a new league. He's a goalkeeper. It's going to be tough to adjust. The levels of players in this league are kind of that top-notch higher. But, you know, he'll give it his all. From listening to his interview, he seems like a hard-working young man who's looking forward to the challenge and wants to be here, you know. So fair play to him. Big up to him. One of the things I also did like was Ange got on the phone and kind of like picked up the phone, spoke to him, which is also nice and kind of gives me a nice feeling. You know, he's getting his feet under the table. He's young Ange. He's being involved in the signings that we've had so far. So, you know, it's kind of like all go. So I'm kind of fully behind Vicario. He's going to be our number one. I know he's got number 13, but I'm sure kind of once Hugo departs, and probably next season, I would say it would be rude again of Tottenham Hotspurs, I guess, to start advertising his shirt and selling his shirt with the number 13 on it, and then suddenly by the season starts giving him the number one. But it's happened before, right? Ideally, let's just all get behind him now, I think. And do you know what? He's our keeper. Bang. Love him, move on. Things progressed today with young Maddison, Geez, wow. Suddenly that kind of like took a turn for the better. So Maddison's in the house, having his medical. I was really hoping kind of like by the time I kind of did this vid, you know, like we would have had him signed up, but it's still going on. But he's in the house, he's having his medical. Surely it can't be ballsed up now, right? But hey, let's see. But again, one of the good things, Ange is also in the building, right? I did see on the sports news channel that he was there. We kind of saw him in kind of like inside a car, and it looked like he was driving out. So he was obviously there to give Maddison that bit of backing, just to allow Maddison to know, this is how I want you to play, this is where I want you to play, this is my style, this is what I want from you and stuff. So again, it's good signs by Ange, right? He's kind of in there already. He's getting his feet under the table. You could say he's vetoing the kind of like signings. So it's good, you know, it's positive. It's a positive start. And as I said earlier, I did like the fact that, you know what, he phoned up Vicario, had that phone conversation with him to welcome him and tell him what he thinks, and the fact that he enjoys the fact that he's a hard worker. He's coming up from kind of like worked his way up the ranks and stuff, similar to what Ange has done. So, you know, it's positive, right? It's a nice feeling. It's a nice sign, and long may it continue. Now it's only the beginning of the window, so hey, let's roll, right? While I was chatting with my son earlier, one of the things he did say was the reason for getting Maddison in as quickly as possible is probably due to some of the, you know, like the fair play rules, in terms of if we were to get a deal done before the 1st of July, what that kind of means is that it comes under last year's budget, last year's kind of like window. And obviously because we were in the kind of like Champions League, it impacts us a little bit more and kind of like gives us a bit more leeway. So Levy doing Levy stuff again. So, you know, kind of like these signs, financial sides, Daniel Levy, he obviously, like, he does play a blinder, right? And the fact that we've got these two signed up and in the door before the 1st of July, let's move our focus now onto what we need, right? Centre backs. Soda, let's see what happens. DeWitt, let's see how that goes. I think that's his name. Kind of like, maybe I'm butchering it, but yep, 2 in the bag. Let's move on, right? Concentrate. It's still a long window. There's still a long way to go. There's still a lot of players that we've got in here to like get rid of, right? Maddison deal, everyone's excited. I'm certainly excited, but what I'm excited about most also is Harry Winks going the other way. So do you know what? It's moving. It's moving. And I don't know if you heard, but that's my wife shouting out for dinner. So love you guys. Come on, you Spurs. Let's see what's next.